Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how I contour my face. And I want you guys to take in mind that you can contour your face many ways possible. Like, a lot of people do it so differently, but this is just the way that I do it, and if you don't like the video, don't watch it. Just gotta say that. So that being said, okay, so that's all I have to say, guys, and let's get started with the video. Okay, so I'm going to take my concealer, the one I always use, which is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm actually going to be using it in the shade Light Ivory and Porcelain. I'm going to be taking my concealer, or whatever concealer do you want. You want to get like a concealer that's like a shade or 2 shades lighter for you to brine under your eyes and stuff. So I'm going to go like triangle motion, like so, under my eyes. And I'm sorry if I'm messy with this. I'm just so used to doing this all the time, so I'm like messy with it, and I really shouldn't be. But yeah, like triangle motion, like so. Okay, once I have that, I'm actually going to apply some on my forehead so I can brighen up my forehead. I'm gonna contour my nose as well. So that's what I have right there. Then I'm going to take my beauty blender, and I'm actually going to pat that all out. First, I'm going to use my finger, because your beauty blender takes up more from of the concealer that's on your face, and it's actually on your face. So you have more concealer on your beauty blender than you would on your face, you know? So that's why I like to use my finger first. And I'm just going to connect that to the top one. And then I'll go over it with a damp beauty blender. And my mirror's right here. And I'm sorry for the noise, guys. My dog got a new collar and a new tag, and he's so noisy. And my window's open, which shouldn't be. Sorry. But yeah, I'm just going to pat that out. And I'm going to make sure it gets right there as well, because then I'm going to have concealer here and like none there. So okay, so next I'm actually going to take this one that's to contour my face. Well, this is really dark for me, but I still managed to use it because I'm not going to throw away my makeup. My cheekbones are right here. Like, they're right here. So under my cheekbones, I'm going to actually place my contour there. So I'm gonna go like that. Little bit, it goes a long way, all the time. And this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut. Like I said, it's a little dark for me. And for my forehead, okay, so I have a really small forehead, so that's why I always contour right here on the sides, and I don't contour on top. One, because since I have a really small forehead, I don't really have to, you know, contour my forehead as much. But if you have a wider or larger forehead, you want to contour on the sides and on top as well to make the appearance of a smaller forehead if you want. And a lot of people are asking, why do you contour your face? Like, why do girls contour their face? You contour your face to bring out the natural, bring out the shade. Okay, we all have like natural shades and stuff like that. You know, the natural highlight or shades of our face. Shadows, not shades. Shadows, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just going to pat that out. But to bring out the natural shadows from your face. And I'm actually going to contour my nose as well. So I'm going to go like so right here. And on the sides. But yeah, like I said, you contour your face to bring out the natural, you know, shadows of your face. Or some people just do it to highlight their face because they want to cover up insecurities, or because they want to make it seem like they have a thinner face or a larger whatever. And yeah, I'm just gonna go down with this. And it's not actually gonna stay like that, you know. I'm going to fix that up, but first I'm going to actually take a stripping brush. This is the e.l.f. small stipple brush. I use the small one because, you know, it's just small areas of my face that I'm going to stipple, like try to blend this, because I'm going to try to eliminate the harsh lines from my face. So I'm going to just do circular motions of wherever my contour might be. I'm just going to try to eliminate those harsh lines by strippling. See how like soft it looks? That's why you use the strippling brush. This is the e.l.f. one, which was like $3. That's why I use it, and it's amazing. And for my nose, I'm just gonna do that. Be gentle with the sides. But yeah, after that, since like I said, I have a really darker one, I always go over with more concealer, especially on my nose and just like on the bottom of it. And right here. And again, right here. And I'm not afraid to blend that with the contour, because we're still gonna go over it with powder. So there we go. So most of it's already blended in there. So I'm just gonna go over with the strippling brush again to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. And now I'm actually going to set my face by baking, but I'm still gonna do other steps to make my contour pop. You know, pop. So I'm actually going to take the Airspun face loose powder and like a foundation brush, which I don't use for foundation. And I'm going to set my concealer on the bottom. Okay, now that that's setting, I actually go over it with my nose, because my nose tends to get a little bit oily, and I really don't like that, so I always set some on my nose, a little bit on the forehead, and then on the sides to clean up that contour. There we go. But I always end up mixing this as well, because I gotta set my face as well, which is, I use the same powder. And I just blend all this powder on my face, my neck, of course the forehead. Okay, after I've done that, you can leave it like this, or you can go over it with a powder, which is what I do. And I'm actually using the Lorac TAntalizer Baked Bronzer, but you don't have to use one. The ones that I also found that's almost like the same is the NYC Sun and Brown Bronzer and the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, I guess. See, I'm almost out of it, but I feel like they're the same thing. But this is the one I'm using. Or if you think this is like too much makeup, you can also just set your face and put a little bit of powder on the sides to contour your face. But yeah, I'm gonna go over it like so. Bring that out. And that as well. on the sides, like I said, and my nose. I'm just gonna go over it with the powder one more time to make sure that my face is baking. My nose. Where's my brush? I just blend that out. You know, you can also use your powder to blend out the harsh lines, but a stripling brush always works best. It always comes in handy. And then to clean up my contour, like I did before, I'm going to do that. And there we go. So I'm just gonna let that sit for about 3 minutes, and then I'm just going to wipe it all off with my fluffy. So it's been about like 2 minutes already, so I just wipe it off. And I try to make sure that there is no harsh lines anywhere. Okay, if it's too light for you, you can always go back with the whatever you have left on your brush and just do that and mix it a little bit. And that is how I contour my face. There's really not much that I do to contour my face, but you also gotta make sure that you go down if you want to contour your neck as well, because you don't want to look too dark up here and like too light down here, because I've done that mistake before and it kind of sucks. So I always go with whatever's left on my brush, because whatever's left on my brush is enough for my neck. I know this from experience. And I messed up Dylan's shirt. He's gonna kill me. But yeah, and also, you know, like I said, if you think this is too much makeup and stuff like that, too much like contour, you can always just like highlight down here and set your whole face, and then you can just go over it with powder real like quick and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be too like dramatic. But yeah, this is how I contour. Again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Please like ask, you know, comment down below or message me if you guys have any questions, or if you guys would like to see something else. Alright, so I think that's all I have to say, and again, thank you for watching. Bye.